TikTok. Thank you. All right, let me. YouTubers, I'm sorry I'm late with you guys, but have already been on TikTok for a little while now. I don't know how long. Probably at least 30 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for at least 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Ti, I'm just seeing your comment. Oh, hold on. Okay, that was G Ethan. So life insurance, owning a business, or just okay, right. That was the last one that I did. And then so YouTube, hello, welcome. I've been on TikTok already for probably the last 30 minutes. So forgive me. But we're talking about box trucking business. Right now it's kind of like an open Q&A. And also a couple of other business ideas that they have or they're asking me. All right. So I'm kind of going through questions already on TikTok. But if you guys have anything on YouTube, then you can go ahead and let me know. And you'll have to use personal credit for those. Right, Serenity. So what I was saying was it's a difference between building business credit and business funding. So business funding is when you're looking for loans or credit cards. They are still going to pull your personal credit. So as a business owner, you still need to have at least a 640, 680 minimum, right? Credit really should be higher than that. 680, 700 to really get the stuff that you really want to get. But when you're applying for business credit cards like Chase, American Express, Barclay cards, they're going to run your social security number for that business credit card. Like it just is what it is. Okay. And you can still build business credit with those net 30 accounts like the Quill, the Ulines and Grangers and all that stuff. But I'm just saying that takes time. And you have to actually buy from those companies and order something every single month for those companies for a solid 3 to 6 months to get you an 80 paydex score. And then once you had that 80 paydex score, eventually you still have to buy stuff from them from time to time to keep that 80 paydex score. So that's what she was asking about building the business credit. How many net 30 accounts should I open to help build it? Really, they say like 5 to 6 net 30 accounts should be reporting. If you have at least a solid 3 or 4, that will give you enough to start giving you a DNB credit score. So that's why I said, even with building business credit, you got to have the money to buy the products and stuff. So if you're going to order from Quill, you definitely need to be ordering something at least $50 or more from Quill every month, right? For them to report to Dun & Bradstreet or Experian. And right now, Quill is not reporting. So at this moment, they've paused their reporting. And so I've been using, is it Summa Office Supplies or Crown Office Supplies? One of the two. I've been using them lately. So stuff like that, you kind of need to know too, because you don't want to be buying from a company if it's not reporting. So that's why I kind of always give you guys that free resource. It's a Facebook group called Get Business Credit. And with that particular group, they have a lot of information that they post in that group. That group has been around for over 10 years. This guy named Ty Crandall on YouTube owns that from the Credit Suite. And he pretty much let that go because it's just been taken over, right? But it's a black lady named Vanessa that manages that group. So it's a lot of information in there. Like you can see accounts. If you go on there and you type in slow roll 1, SLOWROLL, slow roll 1, slow roll 2, slow roll 3, she actually gives you the different type of a net 30 accounts that you can apply for in different tiers. But if you don't want to deal with all that in the tiers and you want to use your personal credit, you could go straight to funding and bank and credit cards. But I like to explain to people it's really 2 ways of doing that. So it's just really up to you how you want to do it, right? Oh, already say I can't do my hair too much. Thank you, Nikki. Mom of 7, this sounds like a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, yes, baby. It's always a light at the end of the tunnel. All right, that's why I always say I'm hood and educated. Book smart, street smart. I wear my financially sexy shirt more, but I do have book smart, street smart shirts. But I'm real big on you knowing and understanding this light at the end of the tunnel. All right. Any and everything could change. Your whole life could change. And really fixing your credit is a way to start it. literally, when I learned that in financial services, being in financial services and seeing how literally fixing your credit can change your whole life, right? If you got your credit up, disputed some of those accounts, start paying your bills on time, right? You can get them high limit credit cards. You can get a $20,000 credit card and now invest that credit card into you a business, and that's gonna pay for your business, and you're gonna start it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that literally is how a lot of business owners fund their business, is fixing their credit. But you also got to know and have a business idea that's gonna make you some money. Because the worst thing to do is fix your credit up and then fund this business, and now you in debt and you ain't making no money, right? But this is why I'm always talking to y'all. I don't care that you got an LLC if you're not making no money. I'm proud, but you ain't really winning with an LLC and you're not making no money, or even corporation, right? The paperwork is the easiest part. So this is why I always tell y'all, you got to focus on the numbers, on getting to the sales, getting to the money, because you owning an LLC by itself really means nothing. We can't keep glorifying, I got my LLC. Okay, now what? Right? So this is why I'm on here like, no, no, no. Who cares that you set up an LLC? Where's the money? How you making the money? What's the money plan? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was telling that young lady, business credit is okay, but I need her to focus on her bag. How you about to get to this money? Because building a business credit, you need money, right? So I don't want y'all using y'all personal money, and now you got to go and use your personal checking account to fund your business checking account to buy the stuff from Quill. No, right? What can we do right now today to start making you some money? You get what I'm saying? That's what everybody needs to know and understand. That's what I got to debunk off of this internet with these social media fake gurus out here telling y'all to just do it. No, 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 no to the no, no, no. All right, came in the middle. I seen it again. I went to church. Okay, I saw that one. Okay, I did that one. And again, Alice something for reminding me to get on YouTube. Okay, I have to make some time to figure that out. You are right. Yes. Yeah. Take your time, G. You got the money saved. That's the biggest thing. Most people don't have that. So you already winning with that. All right. Melland INJ. Thank you, boo. I swear, Serenity, you in it? You in that mobile home game, baby? It's definitely an untapped market by us. Right? That's what Byron and Sharnice said. Like, when they went to the mobile home parks in Indiana and the black people came out and they was like, y'all own these? And they was like, damn, they was happy to see them, because they was saying it's mostly white people that coming in collecting the rent. They had never seen black people coming in there collecting the rent, right? So that was dope as heck. And then I did a mobile home tour with them. Was it last year or the year before last? And we pulled up in a white Sprinter truck. We put up in a white Sprinter bus. About 50 black people got off the bus, and we all had our mobile home shirts on, and people coming out the park looking, and they looking around, and it's all black folk. And we looking at these mobile home parks, and about 10 people bought a mobile home that day. Because when they do their thing, they have their people come out. They have like an inner circle program where they'll actually take you out to a park, and they got, lot managers that they deal with. And so if you're in a program, they will take you around, that day and tour, and you can actually buy a mobile home. So like 10 people bought a mobile home that day. That was an amazing experience. I will never forget that, seeing them black people seeing us get off the bus, and all of these people looking around like, who are these folks, right? Like, that was dope as hell, y'all. It really was, to see that. And my black people was investing, right? They was getting these mobile homes. There was a lady, she wanted 28,000. No, she wanted 28,000 for the mobile home, and this black mother and daughter from Washington, D.C. bought that mobile home right then and there for 15,000. They wrote her a check. And that mobile home was nice. Like, you didn't need to do nothing to it. It was clean. It was updated. They had stainless steel appliances, new paint. Like, it was move-in ready. Then the husband made like a little garden in the front. Baby, you know what I'm saying? That was dope. Then one of my friends, Sharonda, she was there. She bought a mobile home park for $2,000. The man was literally in the mobile home park when he was in the mobile home putting down a new floor while we was in there. And he was like, yeah, I just can't afford it anymore to pay the lot rent. And she was like, how much you want for it? And he was like, give me, matter of fact, she paid $1,000. He was like, give me $1,000 a day. And she was like, bam, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, this is dope, right? So yeah. Like mobile home parks, y'all, don't be sleep on mobile home parks. Like I said, I'm going this weekend to Rockford. Okay, I'm taking my butt over there, and I'm about to look at me a couple of mobile homes to put this money into. Flip this money real quick. Family members' son squats in shared inherited property. What's the best way to remove? Oh, I'm sorry, just for all. This ain't my lane, baby. I ain't gonna get into that. That ain't my lane. I don't want to give you no wrong misinformation. That's legal advice right there. You're gonna need to contact an attorney, okay? About a family member that squats in a shared inherited property. Ooh, God, yeah, that's a whole nother. I can't do nothing. I don't want to say nothing on that. I can't, cause I'm gonna tell you the wrong way, right? I tell y'all my old school is Peaches, right? I'm Patrice L Stewart. This is the professional. But I'm Peaches from the South Side, okay? Peaches gonna tell you the wrong thing to do. Peaches gonna tell you, get that Negro up out of there, right? But nah, I don't want to tell you that on here. So I'm gonna say, get you some legal advice, all right? Because I'm from Chicago. Chicago, we'll call a cousin up real quick to have his butt removed up out of there. But that's not the legal way for me to tell you to do that, right? So I'm not. I can't answer that for you. Oh, Lord. Should I say, what if you own your own lot? Yeah. Yeah, if you own a lot and you can turn that sucker into a mobile home park, then yeah, you winning. Because, I mean, that's literally what I'm going to do. I'm looking at land down south so I can build me either a mobile home park or tiny homes. Seriously. I found this family. They sell land and they actually finance land. So it's like 20,000 acres. And they'll finance it. It's $150,000. And they'll finance it. You put like $12,000 down. You pay like $500, $600, $700 a month. Baby. So, yeah, if you got some land and you want to build you a mobile park, yeah, that's the ultimate. You winning there. Because then you keeping the rent and the lot rent. But if you don't want to deal with all of that, like I said, this is why we don't wait on certain things, right? You don't want to, if you don't own no land, this is the quick and easy way to get in. Is just go and buy a mobile home park on somebody else's lot and make the customer pay the lot, right? Because remember this, if you got 5 mobile homes and you can make a minimum $900 off each one, right? That's 900 times 5. That's $4,500 a month coming in, and you're not doing nothing. Because what did I explain? The mobile home is commercial property. It's considered commercial property. So it does not have the same legalities as a residential home. So that's why I'm not doing no single family home, right? With single family home, you got one tenant, one rent coming in. You can get 5 mobile homes, you get what I'm saying? And have way more income coming in than trying to do a bunch of single family homes. And that's how I was thinking at first before I met Byron and Sharnice. I think that's how a lot of us think you got to get into real estate, right? Buying a property, a single family home, a two flat, a 3 flat. But then you got to come up with the money, or you got to finance that large property. Now, single family homes, bungalow homes on the south side going for $250, $300. So who want to pay $200,000 for a property or $100,000 for a foreclosure, right? You see the kind of money you got to come up with. But you could go and get a mobile home today for $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000. Flip that sucker, right? Flip it or put you a tenant in there, and now you got passive income coming in. You winning. So I'm like, forget. I can't cuss on YouTube. I'm on YouTube now, so in order for my videos to be clear, I can't cuss on YouTube. So YouTubers, forget buying a single family home for $100,000 when I could go buy 5 mobile homes real quick if I got 20,000. Who winning? You get what I'm saying? So this is why I'm telling y'all, double tap for this mind over here. I put you on game every time I come on here. What that young lady say? She go to church every time she on here. She ain't been on here 5 minutes since she done had church and service. Come on, boo. I like that. Telling y'all. Too many ways out here to get this legal money, y'all. It's too many. This why I be mad at the cousins. Like, you done did all this scamming and you ain't got a mobile home? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? That's all I be saying. I'm not knocking them. I am in a way. Because I'm knocking them like you not putting the money to no work. I need you to think like that. If you going to go out here and do something. That's all Patrice L Stewart is on here saying. I ain't mad at you for what you're doing, but put that sucker to work. Period. So you W-2 wage earners, this how I need y'all to be thinking. When you get this upcoming tax money, this tax check, this tax refund this January, this is what I need you to be thinking. This is why I'm on here talking to you now, getting this in your head now so you can remember. Patrice said, I need to flip this tax money this year. I don't need to go to Miami. I don't need no more furniture. Y'all buy furniture every year. Y'all buy a new raggedy cot every year. I'm going to need you to get off that. I'm going to need you to flip this tax money. And ladies, because I'm really talking to you, because the fellas be mad. They all got to pay child support, you know. So, ladies, I'm talking to you. All right? I'm going to need you to do something with this tax money, baby. All right? I'm going to need you to do something with this tax money. You could literally change your whole life. Seriously. I need you to do better. I'm here to financially empower you. Financially sexy. I got financially handsome too. I just don't make no shirts no more. But we got financially handsome for the fellas. This is what I'm trying to make more of my community. Financially sexy and financially handsome. I may cuss and fuss at you sometime, but I'm doing it out of love, okay? Oh, who on here? My KMK on here. Get KMK. Come on now, you gonna put me on. You done gave me another $20 today. See, KMK be on here. I gotta leave y'all TikTokers. KMK over here on my YouTube acting up again today. Thank you, King. Thank you for my tip. What you got? What you need? What question you got? You say, I never thought about mobile home, but what demographic are you renting or selling to? Okay, so it really depends where you are, KMK. Where are you? Give me your real name. I don't want to keep calling you KMK. What's your name? Kevin or something? Kevin, Kenneth, something with a K. And then tell me what state you're in. Not city, state. We don't want nobody to know where you at. Because, so this is the thing. I know I got on late with YouTube, so let me just say this. Let me refresh you real quick, okay? I was on here speaking. I've been on TikTok like 30 minutes. We were talking about the box trucking business, right? But then I got other questions. I know I got more questions to go through, y'all. I'm sorry. TikTok, as more you come on and ask questions, the questions just keep coming in. So it's like 300 questions at this point. So bear with me. Let me answer K, because he paid. Whenever you a VIP, you pay. If you also want to be a VIP on TikTok, up here at the top, it's going to be in this little yellow, it's going to say VIP. You can join my little VIP, and I have to answer your questions first, okay? But pretty much with the mobile home thing. Oh, you in Illinois. Oh, baby, come on, tap in. So I'm going to need you to go to, hold on, y'all. I got y'all. I'm going to turn my screen around because I'm on YouTube. So I always give everybody their due diligence, right? I did not create this. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Literally, this couple, black couple, Byron and Sharnice, their company is called Mobile Home Elite, E-L-I-T-E, okay? Investors. They're on YouTube. They're on TikTok now, and they are on Instagram. They have a huge following on Instagram. They did a interview with Earn Your Leisure. Like, they're serious. They're serious. I know some people that Earn Your Leisure do the interview with, they ain't legit companies. I'm going to just say that. But I can vouch for Byron and Sharnice. I personally work with them. I've personally gone out with them. And I personally bought their course. And it gave me enough information for me to buy my first mobile home. I bought my first mobile home in December 2020. It was $2,000. I went to, what I tell y'all on the last live, Portage or something in Indiana? I think it's Portage. I went to Indiana. My aunt found this mobile home park in Indiana. Went to Indiana. It was a young boy. He was selling his mobile home for $2,000 with the deed. Okay. I knew a guy who needed a place to stay. He had $10,000. I told him, all right, I'm gonna let him keep a G. So I was like, hey, I got a mobile home for $9,000. Then that way, all you got to do is pay the park rent. The park rent was like $450, $475 for the lot rent. So if he would have bought the mobile home for $9,000, he owns the mobile home. You get what I'm saying? So now all he got to do is pay the park rent every month. That's only $475. Can you imagine somebody owning their home and then only having to pay $500 or $600 to keep it? So that's if you're doing a wholesale deal. So that's what I did, because that's considered a wholesale deal. So met the guy on Friday, gave him a $2,000 cashier's check, because I got Duval Management Group LLC. That's my real estate business, right? Met him with the cashier's check, had him sign the deed, right? He had to sign the title over so that way I can fill it out when I'm selling it to the guy. I didn't fill it out though, because I knew I was selling it to somebody else. So I just had him sign off on it. Good. Had the other guy pull up less than an hour later. He had $9,000 cash. I gave him a receipt for the $9,000 and I gave him the title, right? I made $7,000 in 7 days. Now, that's because I knew somebody who needed a place to stay. Now, sometimes you may got to they teach you this, though. They teach you how to market it, how to advertise. You could put it on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, honestly, is a booming spot for you to be able to get mobile homes, if you didn't know. I'm giving you again, $1 million worth of game tonight. Tap in. TikTokers, get on that double tap for me. Anybody on YouTube watching me, like this video. I need you to like this video right now. All right, I'm literally giving y'all $1 million worth of game. Okay. Also, the other thing that they're going to explain to you is every state is different. So the state of Illinois, you're in Illinois. The state of Illinois, I think we can only buy 3 mobile homes without having a license. I think in the state of Indiana, you could buy 7 or 8 without having a license. Some states require you now to have a license if you want to buy mobile homes, okay? So again, if you don't want to do your own legwork and research, this company, I'm about to turn my camera around now, okay? Oh, shoot. Can I flip? Okay, here we go. I can flip my camera. So I'm about to turn my camera around for y'all. Take this screenshot. I need you to go follow this couple. This is Byron and Sharnice. This is who I learned everything from. And I always give my people their props. I didn't get this off the top of my head. I literally was following this couple for almost a year on Instagram, watching them. And then I decided to buy their program. I literally did my first flip. Probably, I didn't even go through the whole program. I'm finna be honest. After the second module, I did what I did. I didn't even watch past the 4th module. I think they give you like 10 modules. And I literally only did like up to module 3 or 4 and did my first flip like that. So what I like about that is it's called wholesale, and they got like 5 different terms for it. But pretty much they teach you the whole game, y'all. Like literally. I wanted to try to find a video that showed all of us on there with me when I went with them last year. Let me see. Because this would have been, is this it? I think this is it. Mobile home training a year ago, because this is around the time we went. Yep, I think this the one I was on. And I went live too on my YouTube page. I think I still got it up on my YouTube page. But this is them.
Through a plethora of mobile homes today, so we are again super excited.
Yep, y'all see me, there I go. This was so dope to go with them and they crew. So they took us to the actual mobile home park in Rockford. There go my friend Sharonda.
You don't want to miss this experience. We're taking this to the next level. Learn everything you need to know how to become a mobile home elite investor.
All right, I'm just skip through a little bit straight to it.
About helping the people.
A month and then 4.5 million a year.
All right, there I go again. So we went in. They took us around a couple of mobile homes. So we're actually in them, looking at them. Everything that we went in was for sale. So like I said, like 10 people bought a mobile home that day. Okay? So again, this is on YouTube. Y'all see the parks though? So So there go the house right there that I was talking about. That I said that the lady wanted 28,000, and the mother and the daughter bought it for 15,000 that day. But you see us walking through, people was like, "Who are y'all? You know, who are y'all? What is this?" Yeah, this the lady right here. That's the one. Her house was totally decked out, ready to go, move in, ready. So that investment for those women was well worth that 15,000. Because if she was asking 28, can you imagine if they flipped it for 30? They just made 15,000 easily off their investment. So I don't know what they really did with it, if they stuck with it or not. But I'm gonna just scroll through a little more. But I love them. I promise. I love Byron and Sharnice. They are so humble, so dope. And they like me. They out here educating the community, putting people on, like literally. You know what I'm saying? You can make millions from being a mobile park owner. I think they own probably over 30 or 40 by now. I mean, they've been doing this some years. They probably own over 100 properties.
Inspiring. She's always there to help no matter what. You get in tune, you become a family member, you understand we're out here today. Yeah, I say get in tune, join, because this is the way to do it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the program. I love Byron and Sharnice and everything that they're doing here to educate us as a community. So yeah, join the team.
Bam. All right, that's it. So it's literally that simple, y'all. It's literally, like literally. It's people literally out here doing this. What I'm telling y'all, like this, what I be saying, like tap in. I'm proud of y'all tonight for being on here listening and chiming in, because it's so many people that's focused on the stuff that don't matter. Love and hip hop can't teach you this, right? Shade Room can't teach you this. You get what I'm saying? So when you cloud your mind full of ignorant, dumb stuff all day, then you're going to think limited. But when you start following pages like mine, or listening to people that is out here doing this and making this money, it's simple. It's not hard. It's real simple, right? It's just a matter of changing your mindset and your outlook and where you at and what you got going on. Like it's not hard at all. As far as you buying it on a credit card, I doubt it. I'm not sure. I've never bought it with a credit card. Is because really what you're doing is you're buying it from the homeowner. So either you're going to buy the mobile home from the park itself, because sometimes the park will, and this is what they teach you again in Byron and Sharnice thing. So that's why I'm telling you, join them. If you want to pay for their course, it's worth it. But they teach you to get in with the mobile park manager. So if you're going to be an investor, it's better for you to what I'm going to say. If you're going to be an investor, it's better for you to kind of get in with the parks that you may be going to invest in, learn the manager, ask them some questions, because like he said, the manager will call you and be like, hey, we got 3 people that's getting ready to lose their mobile home. What you want? You know what I'm saying? They didn't got 3 mobile homes just because they knew the park manager, or they knew the mobile home wasn't going to be sold. Just depending on what type of situation it is, sometimes the park manager, they'll give you the mobile home, especially if you buying one. Byron and Sharnice definitely have showed their 2-for-1 deal. So maybe if you buying one at $5,000, they may say, hey, we'll throw in both of these for $5,000. You get what I'm saying? So it's all kind of different stuff with it. It just depends on the park, the area, every single park is going to be different, because every single park has different rules, different fees. So that's the biggest thing. It's Mobile Home Elite Investors is their name. Mobile Home Elite Investors. And so once you see that purple black kind of logo with those 2 black people, you'll know. That's why I wanted you to see the video. You could recognize that you're on the right page if you see them, because it's a young black couple. All right, so I answered K. So most of the mobile homes are in the south suburbs. So K, actually, Yeah, I mean they are, to be honest. I don't know any like directly in Chicago. Like on 89th in Harlem, I think with like 81st in Harlem, it's a mobile home park. But that's still considered on Cicero. I'm sorry, Cicero. Like 82nd is Cicero. It's a little mobile home park. But most of them are outside, either on the outlining of the suburb or even on the side of the expressway. Like if you're going towards Calumet City, right off of 147th to your left, it's a whole mobile home park right there. You get what I'm saying? So they kind of everywhere. That's why I said just Google mobile home parks near me, and you're gonna start seeing mobile homes parked up, and you're gonna be like, damn, I ride past it every day. You just weren't paying attention to it because it's a mobile home park or it's in the cut, right? But you're not thinking, you thinking like the rest of us, you thinking trailer park, because that's how we thought our whole life. Trailer park, trailer park, trailer park. But like I said, the new terminology, if you're gonna be an investor, is mobile home community. You're no longer going to call it a trailer park. That's the worst thing for you to say if you're trying to get a tenant in there. All right. So we're going to upgrade it, and it's a mobile home community. All right. That's your thing. So, okay, okay, if you got any other questions, let me know. Cause like I said, you VIP, you done tip me with $20, baby. So whatever questions you got, I'm answering them tonight. All right. Now TikTokers, I'm coming back to you. All right, my dad has 2 mobile homes. My dad has 2 mobile homes, and he owns the lot in Florida. Oh, yeah, baby girl, come on. Your dad winning. He already know the game. That be one of the ones that don't grow or be. Okay, I'm just not going through when I was talking to y'all about the mindset and not being limited and stuck. Find some info to invest. Just do it. Delayed, 99 thoughts on cargo vans. I don't know if you still on here. I know some just not going through the first set of questions. And you said thoughts on cargo vans. I've been talking about box trucking and cargo vans when I first started. I've been on here probably over an hour now. Definitely over an hour, because I'm on here 31 minutes on YouTube, and I was probably at least on TikTok for almost 45 minutes before I got on YouTube. So I definitely been on here an hour and a half already. All right, so cargo vans, yes. I love cargo vans, part of the business, yes. My husband and I have a cargo van business, and we are working on looking for contracts. All right, so again, y'all need to, let me just put my girl behind my head. I'm just do that. Let me go to JB page, and I can go to it on my TikTok. TikTok, OG Bougie Trucker. Because for some of y'all that just came in. So I have a trucker for you, okay? I mean, somebody who's in the cargo van business that understands everything. If you guys need help or assistance, she has a program. She's legit, okay? I should have took a screenshot of her page. OG JB the Bougie. She's JB the Bougie Trucker. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just turn the camera around for you so you could just take a screenshot of it. That's her page. Okay. So also, I'm gonna do the same thing for y'all on YouTube. This is my sister, my queen right here. I mess with her heavy. She has a program. She can assist you. Screenshot that right now. Anybody that's on here in the trucking industry and you got questions. That link on her profile page, that link tree is how you can talk to her, connect with her. But she does cargo vans. She has contracts. She's actually looking for drivers to partner with people. So if you got a truck and you're not making no money, reach out to this queen right here. I'm telling you, she like me. Full of information, not gonna give you no fluff, not gonna play games with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, we not here to do the BS. We here to really empower and educate the community, because y'all getting so much fluff and bull crap out here today with everybody that want to be a influencer, a coach, or whatever, and not giving you no real sauce. So, okay. All right, I got to get back to taxes. So let's wrap everything up within, let's say, the next 15 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna do a refresh because anybody who is a VIP on TikTok, I have to go through and answer their questions first. So before I do a refresh, I just wanted to kind of go through and make sure that I answered some of the people who was on here earlier first. Even Jeff Bezos said out of his own mouth, he failed a lot of businesses until Amazon took off. Yeah, I mean, that's just the reality of it. Like, you can't allow fear for you not to do what you want to do. Like, that's just one thing I don't allow. I don't allow nothing to stop me if I want to do it. I did talk about the box trucking industry already, Shantae, kind of in a nutshell. I did. I'll just kind of give a quick recap because I do see there's more of you on here. What else I want to say? Pretty much in a nutshell, I have a box trucking company, but I do not do loads or load boards. I'm really a silent partner. My ex, who is my business partner, this is really his baby, his idea. He had been doing this business out his pickup truck for the last 4 years, and he does junk removal. So we do hauling and junk removal. Junk removal means we will come clean out your basement. You know, y'all, a lot of y'all got stuff. Anybody in Chicago, I'm going to post a video up probably in the morning with the junk removal services. But if you got stuff out your basement, you know, and you don't want to throw it away, old couches, clothes, stuff, bags, right? We do that. So we'll come and clean out your garage, your basement, your construction site. We really do work with a lot of investors and people that's like contractors, because that's really what a lot of what we do is going to construction sites, job sites, and removing debris and dirt. That's the biggest thing that we do now with that box truck. He used to do this in his pickup truck. So he was going around to Home Depot, Lowe's, every day. We had him some cars made, passing out his cars like, hey, if you need us to, you know, take this refrigerator for you, take this stove so you're not messing your car up, right? He grinded. He literally grinded and built the business up over 4 years. And so last year I joined and got his paperwork together, got the LLC put up. That's why I said sometimes y'all do the paperwork first before you focus on the money. And so that's why I told him focus on your money. He built up and hustled for 4 years. Right? Then he was like, okay, I'm ready to really do this. You get what I'm saying? Now you put it on paper. So, yeah, he missed 4 years of having it on paper, but he wasn't ready. Why would we put it on paper if he really wasn't ready? You get what I'm saying? If you're not really ready to claim income, claim maybe taxes, start building business credit, the paperwork is the easiest part to start. So that's why I say start the business. See if the business is going to make some money first. Right? So once 4 years came in, which took him a minute, everybody don't start right away, right? But once he get the 4-year mark, he like, okay, Treese, I'm ready to do this. So I'm like, all right, what you want to do? He like, man, I need a bigger truck. I'm like, okay, cool. So we invested. It was an older guy here. He had trucks for sale. Well, he was selling one truck. He had a truck for sale. He wanted almost $5,000 for it. I talked him down to $4,200. We paid him $4,200 cash. Got the title in our hand. The title was in the company name. Our company is called You Call Our Haul. So the company owns the title to the truck. We got over $1 million not life insurance, $1 million insurance policy on the business. LLC paperwork, business bank account, and now I've been building the business credit on it, right? So, literally, you can start a box truck business. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to have a CDL. You don't have to go from state to state. Some people use a box truck for moving services. Some people, I was saying a man does it's a guy that I know who has a tire company, and he goes and pick up old tires from the tire companies, and then you get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of ways to utilize a box truck. It's just a matter of what you want to do, right? Some people do pickups, picking up old clothes, picking up old vending machines. Some people go around and you see them junk guys. You think that junk guy probably broke because he in that little old pickup truck with all that stuff stacked up on it. But that's money. That's steel he going to get. That's money. That's copper he going to get. That's money, right? It may be little money, but it could add up. So imagine if you had a box truck full of copper. You get what I'm saying? So some people do what they want to do to grind. It's just literally what it is, because that's what sets you free. So I know when we first started in the video that I got, people was like, oh, well, you should have did a box truck, the dump truck, right? The one that that you can just lift it up and all the dirt fall off. Well, we couldn't afford to do a $15,000 dump truck. So we bought what we can afford. We bought a $4,200 box truck. And if me and him had to use our hands to dump the shit off, I don't care. I'm going to do that because we made over $8,000 the next week. So I made my investment back. He made his investment back in 7 days. So am I going to wait until I get, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all on here. You going to wait until you can afford to get the dump truck, or you going to get to this money now with what you got and what you can work with, and then grow and build your way up from there. But I'm not going to let no money go by and stop the hustle. That don't even make sense, right? So again, some people still on that video right now waiting to get their money for a dump truck while he done made his money over time, right? So don't be limited. That's what I'm saying. We don't allow limitations around here, baby. I don't got a limited mindset. I'm always how you gonna get to this bag. Point blank, period. We don't come up with excuses. We come up with solutions. Point blank, period. All right, now I just refreshed y'all. Now I gotta make sure that ain't nobody on here VIP. Then I'll go through. What time is it? 8:25, 6. We got 4 minutes. Cause I got taxes to file. All right, we still talking about delayed denied. I did move from 95th. Yeah, I was on 95th in Beverly for 3 years. But that $2,000 a month rent was kicking my behind. I did not like paying nobody $24,000 a year for a building I ain't own. No. So I moved into this warehouse in 2018 and been the best thing ever. I'm not moving out of here until I own me my own commercial space. So the next time I move, it'll be into my own commercial building that I own. I'm not paying nobody else rent after this place here. But at least with this place, all of my bills is in one. So I went from 24, I went really from 3,000 because my office bills was 3,000 including, because you got to, at the storefront, you got to pay light, gas, you got to pay for garbage, right? So a lot of y'all that want a storefront, understand, you can't be on here setting up no LLC and then you ain't figuring out how to pay them bills, baby. Because it was costing me $3,000 a month on 95th. And I did that for 3 years. So that was really $36,000 a year that I was spending just on my office space. That ain't including me making no money, me eating, surviving. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference when you an entrepreneur and you serious about your business and you have an actual space and location for people to come and see you and meet you. We got real bills. So don't, people complaining about they $2,000-$3,000 house bills, baby, that's my office. That ain't even including my house, my mortgage, my car note, none of that stuff, right? So you got to be able to understand how are you going to make your money. If your living expenses is $3,000 and your office expenses is $3,000, that's $6,000 minimum that you have to make every month. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I be telling y'all, stop so focused on the LLC and the paperwork. That's the most limited part of it. Your money, your numbers, how you finna get this bag, how you about to build this business and make this money, especially if you got a location, right? This what y'all should be focusing on. And that mobile home investing to help you get there, all right? Which credit union did I use? I have Navy Federal, but it's a lot of credit unions that you could go to. I don't know nothing about Amazon. I haven't done that one, so I can't tell you. I don't talk about nothing that I don't know, Miss Lee. So you're gonna have to do a little research on that one. Hello from Philly. Okay, he telling you something on there. Where would you suggest looking for a truck? Penske, Rider, Budget have such limited options. Yeah, I wouldn't. I personally would look at a private seller. That's how we got ours for the 4,200. Like if you and I don't know where you're at, like in Chicago, you could ride down almost any major street and it's somebody that got a little box truck parked somewhere in the corner on the side. I'm one of them people, or like if you see a box truck sitting in a lot, I'm one of them people that'll go over them and leave a note on their car like, hey, what you want for this? What's wrong with it? right? Because if it only costs $1,000 to fix it, and you damn near gonna give it to me, or I could throw you a G, and I can give me a whole truck for 2-3 grand, baby, let's roll. That's my mindset. So if you see stuff like that, look at them. Inquire. What do they want for it? How much they want for it? Because sometimes these dudes buy these trucks and they don't have no they don't have no hustle. People got the money, but if you don't have a hustle to match the money, you buying the truck don't mean nothing at all. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes that truck just be sitting there. They may say, "Hey, give me." You be like, "Give me 500." They be like, "Give me 500 for 3 days, or give me 500 for the week," something like that, right? But I'm a go getter. I'm gonna go ask. Hey, what you doing with this? This been sitting here. I done drove past here a whole year. This truck been sitting here a year in your lot, collecting dirt. What you want to do with this? You know what I'm saying? So it's literally like that. Currently renting at $900 a week and want to, but would it be smart if I pay off my car before trying to get a business loan? I don't really know how to answer that for you, Belvar, because the business loan, is that stopping you with the debt to income ratio with your car? I don't know. I would say maybe put that car on Turo. Make some money off that car, then you maybe don't need a business loan. If you rent that car out maybe a week or 2 weeks out the month, that could cover your car note and then some. Most people on average renting on Turo like $100 a day. It's 30 days in a month. That's 3 racks. If you could get half that, 1,500, bam. I don't know what your car note is, but your car note 400 or 500. There you go. So that's the best I could say. I'm not real big with y'all starting and getting loans out the gate. Like, if you're not making money in your business, I do not recommend you going to get no loan. Because again, I'm a tax expert. I'm an accountant, right? I'm a numbers person. That makes no sense to me for you to go get a business loan if the business ain't making no money. One, they not even finna probably give you the loan, because are you making some money? Because this is what y'all got to understand with business. I don't know what y'all be thinking. A loan means you have to pay it back. So when you go to a lender, they need to see that the business is making some money. So they're going to ask you for 6 months worth of bank statements. They're going to ask you for profit and loss for the last year or two. They may even ask you for tax returns. If you're not making no money, you're not getting no business loan, right? So again, this is why you need to get to the bag first. You need to focus on whatever the business is. You need to be starting that now to make some money. That money will help you grow the business. You get what I'm saying? But I don't like y'all getting in debt out the gate. That makes no sense to me. No. That's the best I can answer that for you. The Facebook group is Get Business Credit. Get, G-E-T, business credit. Them 3 words. Get business credit. Don't work with nobody in there. It's a bunch of scammers in there. Just pay attention to the information, okay? Don't say I ain't tell you. It's a bunch of scammers in that damn group now. Don't work with nobody. Just pay attention to what they posting and what they getting approved for. Especially with the recession about to hit, people will look to down. So exactly, Kay. Exactly. And to believe it or not, a lot of black people is not renting mobile homes. It's the other nationalities. It's a lot of white and Hispanics renting mobile homes, and they renting. So don't think it's hard. It's gonna be hard for you to get that sucker off. Whether you up here near Chicago in Indiana or down south, it's a lot of people that understand the value of being in a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom mobile home for $1,500. Oh baby, best believe that. It be a lot of us that be like, oh, nah, I want to be in an apartment. I want to be in the neighborhood. I want to be. No, them people understand, nah, I could get my whole family up in this sucker for $1,500. Let's roll. So that's why I'm saying, if you didn't get a tenant, you can definitely even flip it probably. Because that's what I'm about to do, literally. I got a little money put up. And so before this next tax season, I'm like, look, I'm about to grab me a quick 3-4 mobile homes and do me another flip. I'm looking to make 5 to 10 grand minimum on each one. Build my little cash flow up real quick, right? Put that up, tuck that. I like to have a little tuck before the end of the year. Then we go into tax season. I'm in my tax season. I'm in my tax time. Then after tax time, I'm in classes, right? But I'm about to be heavy in this mobile home while I'm doing this trucking, because now I'm about to also do the cargo trucking with OG. That check that I showed y'all the other day, my Navy Federal check for $35,000. I'm finna probably go ahead and get me a cargo van with that $35,000 check. That's what I'm finna do. Cause OG just told me she could put me in. So if I can make money, now that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? If I'm gonna get a loan for Navy Federal for $35,000, I'm flipping this money instantly with this cargo van. Did y'all hear that though? I'm not getting no loan and sitting on the money. You can't do that. You got to have a plan for that money. You got to have an action turnaround for that money. All right? This what I be trying to tell y'all. Don't get no damn business loan and you ain't figuring out how to make no money. That's a waste of time. And then you're going to end up back in debt, in more debt, and mad. So no, I need you to have a game plan. I'm very strategic about any and everything that I do. Very strategic. I'm not out here messing around. I write everything down. I analyze it. How is this gonna work? How is this investment gonna work? How is this gonna go? You gotta get there. You gotta get there. And if this new for you, let it be new. But take heed to what I'm saying, because I've seen too many business owners do it. That's why I'm telling you don't do it that way, because I've seen too many people lose their money. All right, I don't want you to do that. I'm gonna think of using Turo to make my money. Facts. Bam. I'm not gonna tell you should you pay medical bills. I'm gonna say if they in collections, definitely dispute them if they're in a collection status. That's the best I could say. LLC is not a good way to offset W-2 income if you experience a loss. Is LLC not a good way to offset W-2 income if you experience a loss? If you are a single member LLC, you file your taxes on a Schedule C, which is attached to your 1040 tax return. So if you had a loss, you can write that off on your Schedule C. That's how that works. Okay, I think some of these questions was when you guys, before I showed you the video. Gregory Stevenson, you say check out Atlanta. We got plenty of open country land. Hey George, I'm just seeing your comment. I know y'all. That's why I said that Byron and Sharnice put me on too. I didn't know about mobile home neither. I was over here like y'all, like what? Mobile home? this how my face was when I was on their IG page. I'm like, but then I started listening and paying attention. They like, yeah, we just got 7,000. We just got one for 2,000. We just did this. I'm like, hold on. I literally watched that couple for a whole year before I reached out to them. And they ended up doing a workshop in my neighborhood. It was like $25, and I went. I met them. I fell in love with them. I bought their course that day at that workshop. And anytime you hear me talk about mobile home vest, then I always get them their flowers, because this is not something that I thought of. This was something that they showed me was possible, and now I'm sharing that with you, which is why I'm going to always share their name and that source, because I'm not reinventing the wheel. I don't need to create no whole mobile home program. They got one. Tap into them. Okay, I can tell you for a fact, I know them, I trust them, and they are really educating our people. But again, you can use YouTube University, TikTok University, but if you want somebody who doing it, I showed you the video. This is what they do all day, every day, and literally, you could tap in. And start it on your own, right? Y'all know, you seeing mobile parks in your area where you at. What's the easiest way to be able to broker your own loads? So yeah, Publicis, the last person who commented on Standpoint. So I don't do the load boards. I'm not the best person to ask about that with box trucking. For me, what I like to show people is the different ways to get into the trucking industry, and especially without a CDL. Because to me, everything I see on the internet is pushed with y'all buying these big rig 18 wheelers. And a lot of people don't understand that's a big cost. Like these 18 wheeler rigs is like 80 grand, 90 grand. So if your truck note, 2,000 a month and your insurance 2,000 a month, that's $4,000 a month that you're committed to. And if you got to bank on a driver, you don't have your own CDL, and then all these people pushing you and telling you to get you a truck, get you a truck, get you a truck. I'm educating you on how you can get in the trucking industry without having a CDL and without doing load boards. You get what I'm saying? Because what we do, we're not on the load boards. He's literally built his brand up and built the network of real estate and investors. So now that's pretty much how he eating every day, right? Because he been working for 4 years with it. But that's what I'm on here really doing, is just trying to educate you on other ways to get in the industry and make money versus how everybody else is telling you to do it, to me. Right. Again, I'm a numbers person. I would not suggest you not knowing the industry, especially if you're not a driver and you don't have your own CDL, to put all of that money and investment into something. And then if your driver don't know how to drive, if they mess up your truck, I have clients literally right now that's happening to, and they're losing money at that point. That's the worst thing to me. And I've told this family, I've watched you guys struggle with this trucking business for the last 3 years, and it hurts my heart. I really want to tell them they need to get the hell out of it, but I can't do that. I'm their tax advisor, right? But I'm looking at the numbers, and they've come across unfortunate drivers who have had 2 wrecks in their car. So that is going to drive your insurance up from paying $2,000 in insurance, then they down there paying $4,000 a month for insurance. You get what I'm saying? That's a lot if this is new to you and you've never done that. So if I could show you how to buy a box truck or a cargo van and you can get to working right away and getting you some money, that's the goal. You get what I'm saying? It's not about looking at what everybody else is doing and how they making it. It got to make sense for you and your family and how y'all going to eat and survive and how these bills going to get paid. So that's my biggest thing. I'm not here to sell you no course on no box truck. Right? So let me just put that disclaimer in there too, right? I'm just giving you some facts on here. Thank you, Malcolm. All right. Yes, I definitely do have one-on-one consultations. Everything is on my booking link, you guys. So when you I'll type my link in the comment for YouTube, but for TikTok, hold on, I'm gonna put the screen up for you. Okay. So y'all see right there, that link? All you gotta do is go to my profile page, the home page, click that link, and that will get you to working with me. It's a link on there that says book with Patrice, work with Patrice. And you click that link, then I have different consulting appointments. I got like a 20-minute pick my brain session, that's $77. My business consultation right now is it's either $249 or $297 for 1 hour. Then I have business strategy sessions. Business strategy is $697. That's what, a 2-hour session. Then I got tax strategy sessions. And then that's pretty much it for now. I took some of the stuff off because I'm getting ready to launch a course for Black Friday. So I'm not really going to be doing these one-on-ones. I'm going to really be focused on this course that I'm teaching you guys to really how to start your own businesses. But yeah, for right now, I do have a one-on-one consultation. So one of the most popular ones is the Pick My Brain for $77 for 20 minutes. And I don't go heavy into business. If you know that you want to talk to me about business, please don't put a Pick My Brain. Pick My Brain is like a basic Q&A. If you know you want to ask me 21 business questions, I'm going to tell you in that call, you need to hang up and book a real business session. I'm going to invoice you for the difference, okay? So it's $249 or $297. I don't remember which one. But that's my business consulting. You got 18 years of experience right here. If you see what I gave you for free, imagine what you get when you pay me. Okay, so you choose. But I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all book that pick my brain for 20 minutes, don't think I'm asking you answering 21 questions on business topics, because that's the whole reason why I have business consulting for that. All right. All right, I'm out. I know y'all got more questions, but I can't answer everybody's questions because I done been on here too long. No, I'm not a CPA. I am a tax and business strategist. So in order for you to be a CPA, you are licensed. You have a 4-year, you went to school 4 years, got your degree, right? I am in the process of getting my enrolled agent license. So when you're an EA, you are licensed by the IRS. So because I like taxes, I'm an accountant, but I don't do bookkeeping and accounting. Been there, done that. I'm out of that league now. I've leveled up off of that, right? So now I focus on tax strategy, business strategy, how you're going to keep the money. Once you made some money, how we finna keep that money, right? Now I'm going to give you strategy on things, ways for you to put that money in. It's ways that you can move that money over, move that money around where you're not paying taxes on it. So I teach my business owners at this point how to keep more of your hard-earned income and pay less in taxes, right? You see how Bezos made billions and pays zero in taxes. Jobs made billions and pays zero in taxes. I teach you the same game. All right, that's me. That's the level I'm on right now. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, a CPA is really a certified public accountant. Most CPAs are not tax experts. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Most CPAs, let me say that again, are not tax experts. Okay, a tax expert is an enrolled agent or even a tax attorney. But most CPAs, over 50% of the CPAs that I know, do not specialize in taxes. Unfortunately, I actually fix a lot of CPA errors for clients who do end up coming to me. They CPA told them the wrong information 99% of the time. So I just like to stipulate that with you guys. CPA means certified public accountant. Enrolled agent, they're tax experts. They are licensed by the IRS. All right. So that's where I'm going to. I should have it by the end of the year. I'm getting ready to study start next week for my second part of the exam. So hope that answered you. I need to learn Bezos' way. Right. That's how we do. Ain't no point of making no 100,000 and then you paying 36% in taxes. So this is why I be telling y'all once again that LLC is not the best for you, because that LLC, you're going to pay 36% in taxes, just like a Schedule C, just like a self-employed person, right? So again, this is why I try to educate you. Y'all just run to go set that LLC up and don't even understand that's not the best tax advantage, right? The LLC gives you asset protection. That's cool. But when you start making some money, you want the best tax advantage because you don't want to pay the government. You want to keep everything. And then I'm going to show you how to move that money into a trust or an estate or something like that. And then you're not even going to pay taxes on that, right? You're going to really do it how Trump and the rest of them do it. Come on, Oski, holla at me. You see the links in the bio. Tap in. All right, I'm out, y'all. I gotta go, because I keep talking and I got work to do. I probably need to go walk socks real quick. I just wanted to check YouTube, make sure that KK didn't ask me nothing else. KK, again, appreciate you. Thank you for the tip, for the love. This is the second night in a row you gave me $20. I appreciate that. All right, so YouTube, I'm out. Oh, sorry, YouTube. I'm gonna come back and update this video with the link, because for some reason it's not letting me type my link in here for you guys. So I know on TikTok the link is in the bio, but for some reason it's not right now. It's not letting me. Okay, so I'll come back on the video and update the details. Or if you go to my home page, YouTubers, my link is also on my home profile page. But I'll update the video. Okay, good night.